don't have an intro yet, so I'll figure that out one day. For now, we're just gonna play. Do you guys need a quick recap of what happened last time? So, our group of... a couple of you almost died. Yeah, I should throw up in Discord that we're live. Probably, Oh yeah, I can barely hear you now. Okay, so... yeah. Tell it no. So... in the last session, you guys were, for your own personal reasons, in and around the Black Chum Rum Distillery, one of the most popular distilleries in the city of Brinewind, when a woman cried out, clutching her son, and who is gravely injured and scratched up, before you were hired by the proprietor of the Black Chum Rum to go into the cellar and clear it out and find where this woman's other missing son was. So you guys headed down into the cellar, started exploring, immediately got attacked by rats, started a fire, and found that the cellar breaks into some natural caverns down below, where you were ambushed repeatedly by a number of rats. You pushed further and further in, knowing that you're only getting paid if you're successfully able to clear out the entirety of these warrens down here, when you encountered a strange shrine that had a sort of effigy built in the shape of a spider. As you went in, you saw that there were 2 spiders ready to ambush. And you guys are like, oh, this seems like a pretty good place for a rest. And you guys took a nap, and PPO-gasm gave you guys a long speech about how great he is, increasing your max hit points temporarily. So you guys are just finishing up with your hour rest of sitting down and catching your breath and making sure that no one's too wounded. So let's have everyone give me a perception check, please. Well, I did not turn that sound down like I thought I did. $11. Okay. 19. There we go. Sorry, what did you get, Fat Kids? 12 and Shining. 21. Okay, so yeah, right. Shining and I guess technically Coop. You guys both notice that there is, from very different perspectives, you guys notice that there is a large shape wrapped in spider silk that is squirming over down the down on the end of this little alcove. If you guys can see, I think I'm in the right layer. I'm not. Over here. Nearby, there are a number of tools that seem to be used for tinkering with various things, like right outside of this wrapped up wiggling cocoon. Still really quiet, Shiny. I mean, you can try to stab it. Bump up Shining's volume here. So, who's gonna approach first? Okay, so Angus makes the approach towards it. The wrong side. Down over here. It's like, I will approach it. You move your token further away. What was that, Shining? Right. Yeah, so as you approach, you notice it's big. It's easily almost 6 feet long. It looks pretty hefty. As you approach, you see there's like various like wrenches and like saws and picks and stuff that are, you can't hear any. Oh, desktop volume needs to be up. Okay. Can someone say something? Do you guys pick that up? It'll not be a shit show one day. Just gotta wait for Rachel and Mouse to. Nope. How the fuck? Let me try this. How's that? I think my default audio device has changed. Ike. What is a bush latte? No? What the hell? You don't know they're not talking? They are talking. What is going on? Okay, guys, this is a weird technical difficulty. Oh my god. That's a good question. No, that's true. Can you guys hear the music from Roll20? And I guess it's a no. You can, but you can't hear the people talking. You know what it might be? It might be my Discord output devices. Okay, now let's try. Let's have someone talk.
Hello.
Oh yeah, that's definitely working. You guys are peeking the mic. Okay, perfect. So that should be better. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so... Oh, Frisky, thank you for the resub, bud. I appreciate it. 22 months, almost 2 years. Holy shit. Okay, so... Angus had decided to, now that we've got that fixed, we gotta check those. New challenge, mute party. Oh boy. So Angus approached the this figure, a large lump of something wrapped in cobweb that is currently squirming.
I don't trust it.
Okay.
I like slash at it with my claws.
With your claws? Okay.
Yep.
Roll an attack at advantage.
I don't actually know how to do that.
So with this, you just roll 2 dice and you take the higher of the 2.
16.
16. Yeah, so go ahead and roll damage.
6.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Slashing damage.
Yep. So as you're as you go to slash at it, you see it like kind of struggle against the the spider silk while you claw. And yeah, Coop, go take 6 points of slashing damage as your restraints are actually cut free, but you're clawed pretty badly. You see
Nice.
There's a man inside. Oh, we lost all the cameras there. Does that? There's a man inside. He's. Do you wanna give a quick description of him?
Sure. I'm 5'10"-ish. Pretty much, I look like me. Hat, brown, bald, big beard. He's wearing chainmail, or not chainmail, scale mail. Right? Is that what he's wearing?
I believe so.
Scale mail. Yep.
And now he's bleeding a bit.
And he is wearing a battle wound.
Okay. Well, you saw what was inside, Angus.
I'm gonna jump backwards a bit.
That's a human.
Like
I didn't know what it was. It was on right.
You brute!
Yeah.
I need to capture webcams again, but
So, did it take us an hour to realize that he was up there, or did we notice that he was up there and just took an hour?
you guys didn't notice any movement until towards the end of the hour rest that you guys had taken.
His ass just wasn't squirming during the fight.
Correct.
Just taking a little nap ski.
All right, got it. Got it. Way to be of help.
I mean,
He's wrapped
I was
up in
poisoned.
spider.
I was poisoned.
I don't know, man. He could have.
How did you get in here, bruh?
I was sent down here to collect some wine.
Do you
Some of the
work for this
spider wine.
rummery?
For this one, no.
Are you stealing it?
No. You're in the caravans of a different distillery. I'm assuming you're from the... what's the other name? I'm not familiar with names yet.
so you were under the Black Chum rum
Black
distill.
Chum.
Yeah.
These are the tunnels for a different distillery. You're in their property.
They share tunnels.
That I do not know. I was just hired to come down here to get the spider wine, and as you can see, it was very dangerous.
I don't trust you.
Would you like some? I can give you one or two,
Mm,
but I do need to take the rest of them back.
I'll take it.
Nah.
Oh yeah. I'll
I
take
offer.
one.
I look around for my backpack.
Yeah, your pack was actually was wrapped up with you, so you didn't lose that when you were caught.
So I snaggle 2 of them out and I hand them out.
Okay.
Who wants to grab them?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna chug that down in one big gulp.
give me a Constitution saving throw,
As he
please.
chugs it, I'll say, "You don't want to." Well,
11.
11. I believe that might be enough. Let me pull up the item real quick. No, that is a failure. You are poisoned for the next 1 hour. So it's this viscous amber liquid that has a spider hanging in the middle of the of the substance, and as you drink, you just like something about it is off, and it is foul. Yeah. So for the next
you said 11, didn't you?
he got an 11, but that's not gonna be high enough.
It says on the
Oh,
notes you gave me.
you're
7
right.
or lower.
Thank you for pointing that out. I just thought it was a failure. So you are not poisoned. It
Trying to
just
get me
tastes.
killed in like the first 2 minutes.
Holy.
You're not. I was my mistake. You're not poisoned. It just tastes really bad, and it was gross. You didn't roll quite low enough to get poisoned.
Good stuff.
But yeah,
Any more?
You just drank a spider, you fool.
oh, I should probably pull his icon onto the layer with the rest of you guys. There we go.
Oh, it's
Oh,
wow,
yeah,
it's
look at that
actually his
beautiful,
face.
beautiful eye.
Oh my god, I love it.
I didn't have an image of his character, so I used an image of him in his costume.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I literally made the character around my face. So.
Okay. So yeah, Angus, it didn't taste very good. You know, kind of crunchy bits, which is weird for wine, but you might not be entirely against that.
So I'm gonna ask them, what are they doing down there? And as I ask it, I'm gonna start picking up my tools on the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the saws and stuff, not the thieving.
Sounds
We
good.
were sent down to clear out the cellar. We found a bunch of tunnels and stuff. Some rats and spider. We've just been killing everything.
I'll inform them
Rats?
about the
Rats.
2 children that had come down, how the one barely escaped with his life, but the other's still down here.
Oh,
Hopefully.
I was not told any of this was down here. I was mentioned of the spiders, but nothing else. I don't think I got paid enough to do this.
You would have seen a handful of indicators that there were rats down here, but you definitely didn't see the spiders until you ran into one of their alcoves.
It's spider wine. Like,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Do you know anything about why there was a giant spider effigy? What has
That I
to
do not
do with the
know.
spider wine or anything like that?
No, I was just sent down here to get the wine. I wondered why they paid so much for it to happen.
Because they knew there's a chance you could die.
I like how Ghost is just slowly moving himself and Pikachu across the room. Oh man, it's great.
All right. Well, now that I'm recovered from my heart attack, onward.
Well, is Coop
Are we
gonna do?
bringing this fool with us?
I was gonna ask real quick. Is Coop
You
gonna
can
do anything
follow
about
us
his
if you'd like.
injuries or?
I mean, do we have any extra potions for him, or
I have a potion, but I'm not sure I want to hand it out to this fool yet.
I think he needs to prove himself?
Trustworthy.
I got nothing for you.
Nothing but a sword, I see.
Okay. So, like PPO Gasm asked, are you guys bringing this fool along with you?
He is welcome to tag along.
Is he gonna get in the way?
Fine. So you stay
You
ahead
guys
of
are-
me.
You guys are just in the caverns to clear it out. That's it.
Yeah. No, that's
Yep.
what we were paid to do.
Paid to do. Clear the baby out.
Well, he ain't been paid yet, but we're going to be.
Yeah, there's
I
10
need booze for my party.
gold apiece for anyone who helps, is what Angus was told. Frisky, did you see
A lot
that?
of people to clear this out.
Did you see that whisper?
Oh, it failed.
Okay, perfect.
I typed it out instead of just W.
Okay, so it seems like Angus is taking the lead. Where is Angus gonna lead the party to with his big old 18 HP at level 1?
Didn't
forgot
I give him a
had that.
potion too, though? Like he's healed somewhat, right?
You guys took a
I'm-
short
I'm at
rest,
max
and
health,
and
yeah.
he
Plus
healed
the
up,
4 temp.
and your speech gave him some extra hit points on top. So everyone's at over their max except for Coop, who's a little beat up.
Oh, did I get inspired too?
No, you didn't hear the rousing speech. So
Son of a hippie.
are Angus and Shining going off in different directions then?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, well,
Are we splitting the
Well,
party?
Angus and I both have night vision, so I kind of would like to see.
Are we splitting the party? It's beautiful. Yeah, so you can see down this direction, shining. It goes on a ways, but it's a long tunnel that has a couple branches off of it. Angus, what you've got up here is a I missed a little bit. There we go. Is a T junction. Where are PP-Ogasm and Coop going?
Which way did you get in here? Oop.
I came down the cellar of the God, I cannot remember names of distilleries.
The Black Chum.
Oh,
Black
that's
Chum.
where.
Yeah. You
That's where we came from. He came
That's
from
where we
someplace
came
else, didn't
from.
no.
So he came from the Black Chum, but he was hired by a different.
So
Distillery?
Coop, you were in this room before stuff started going south.
Hired by a different distillery to go into the Black Chum cellar.
Who's standing next to me?
That's Ghost.
Oh,
PP-Ogasm.
PP. Philip Peterson Orgasm.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm following our tank up here.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, with everybody moving, I guess I'll get both of my axes out and walk behind Mr. Peepee.
Like I said,
Miss-
you stay in front of me.
Mr. PP. Okay, so let's have Angus give me a perception check since he is taking point. 8. Okay.
I need
So
another screen.
what you can see, yeah, I could use 2 or 3 more at this point, trying to get everything going. What you can see from where you're at is the tunnel opens up into a pretty large room. The walls and ceilings in here are covered in thick webbing, and then hanging from the ceiling are the desiccated corpses of like 3 giant rats.
Booter.
More spooters.
You with the thunder rat. What's your name?
Excuse me? PP Orgasm and Pikachu
Yes.
deserve more
You.
respect.
You. Send in the rat.
I don't just send Pikachu into danger, sir.
So you just move Pikachu up into danger.
Is,
Oh, if he
Up
did,
the-
I was gonna call him.
Move him
Rob
up
How
by
Pikachu,
him.
from him.
Pikachu is spelled
He can-
Peechoo.
Well, I'll
Like-
move him to where he can see, but doesn't he have better eyes than Pikachu?
I mean, cats and rats, right? Who knows who can see better? Do you want to give me a perception check from Pikachu?
All right.
That is gonna be. Pull up the stats again. Oh, that was loud.
A hot 7.
7 on the dice. Well, his perception is +0, so that's gonna be a hot
Yeah.
7. So slightly worse than the cat.
Right?
He can make out pretty much the same as Angus was able to.
You want me to take?
Let me try and... I know what I want to do. I want to try and send Pikachu over here, if he can sneak over here.
Give me a stealth check from Pikachu. That is also a +0.
Mine's +1.
But he has different stats than you do.
Oh, Pikachu does. Gotcha. 18, or, well, 17 on the dice.
17 on the dice. That's pretty good. Yeah, he successfully makes it over and sees that there is a little tunnel, also full of thick cobwebbing.
He didn't see anything as he ran through there?
Nope. I mean, the tunnel kind of opens up a little bit more.
Okay. I want to have him sneak over here now.
Okay. Yeah, he gets a pretty thorough view. Oh, come on. It's supposed to be reveal polygon. Fuck it. We're just going to reveal as a square.
I think we can head in this room. If he sees nothing.
Yeah, Pikachu's not seeing anything. Shining. So as you enter, Coop, are you proficient in perception? It should have like a little dot next to the skill if you are.
As I'm here, can I see down to the left?
Like down this. Oh, yeah, of course. Let me reveal that for you. I didn't hear. Is your character proficient in perception?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Coop.
Oh. It's well, proficient. I would say I get a +0.
So proficient is the little dot next to it. If it's filled in, you're proficient. If it's white, you're not.
Oh.
And how about you, Shining? Is your character proficient in perception?
No, but I do get a +2.
Okay. Well, anyone who hasn't already made a perception check as they're entering the room can now make one. But yeah, so to the left, you see that there are tunnels that
9.
9. Oh boy.
7, 8, 9.
The tunnels continue on to the left pretty far past the edge of your vision.
And I got an 11.
An 11? Okay, Ghost, get your 10.
Where is it?
Actually, is PP proficient in
11.
perception? Did you seriously get an 11?
Mm-hmm. No, I am not.
Okay, you guys rolled bad. Yeah, so you guys from the entrance, it just seems like a pretty open room with just thick cobwebbing.
More cobwebs.
Yeah, but an open room with cobwebbing. You know.
I'm gonna put
usually doesn't
Pikachu
work.
in the middle of the room
Okay.
as he's like coming back to me.
I'm gonna say keep an eye out for them spiders. They ambushed me before.
Yeah, so the 3 rat carcasses hanging from the ceiling are probably like right about here in the room.
Where? Okay.
Yeah.
Where Pikachu just came from? Okay.
Yeah, over in that area, and they're suspended from the ceiling down to maybe 4 or 5 feet off the ground.
I got an idea. I am going to try to sneak. How far can my character go?
I mean, we're not in combat, so there's not really a limit. You can just kind of freely move, and if anything happens, I'll bump you back to where the event would happen.
I want to try and sneak into this little alcove since I'm proficient with stealth.
Okay, so when you make it to here, actually, go ahead and give me a stealth check. I guess you would have made it all the way there, but I need a stealth check from you, please.
19.
19, awesome.
Let go.
Yeah, so you see Shining just sort of drop against the wall, follow it down the side, but the thick webbing all over the floor makes it so this thing, another large spider, is able to sense your movement through the room. And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Cool, we're actually starting combat.
22.
20.
20.
Wow, you guys rolled really well. So Angus got
Dex is +1.
Angus got a 22. Shining got I don't think.
Where we at? I'm trying to remember where it is.
Coop got a 20. PPO Gasm got a 20.
Where's initiative again?
Initiative is going to be your
Next to the
dexterity
armor.
modifier, right up next to your walking speed and armor, kind of center of the top.
All right, 13.
13. Okay. Let me get initiative for everything.
Grading ties with Dex.
I have a thing that actually just calculates it, but the way I run it is that players don't need to break ties with each other. They can choose what order they want to go in. It's sorry, I'm typing at the same time. Ties are broken with Dex if it's with an enemy.
Okay.
I figure that gives you guys a little bit more wiggle room with how you can play. Okay, so Angus, you are up first. And Ghost, we'll just have Pikachu go on your turn like we've been doing.
Okay. All right. So, I assume actually, I don't know if I would have seen this spider or not from where I'm at.
I mean, I could call it out.
Spider.
There's a
Spider!
spider.
But then your stealth wouldn't be good.
Already.
Yeah, so I'd say that you'll be able to call it out once your turn rolls around. Until then, no one else has noticed because you guys all rolled really bad on perception. Really bad.
Alrighty.
So what would Angus do in this room?
Angus. What would Angus do? What do I have? I'm just gonna saunter on over here.
Okay.
And just stand right here in the middle of the room.
Okay, that sounds great. So as you stand there under the over by one of the giant rat carcasses, this is a fun one. A bunch of baby spiders burst out of the carcass, and second, just so you can see, they were already in that space too.
Oh, unlucky.
They
bud.
fall all over around you, and they start biting at you as a swarm of spiders.
Oh yay!
Does a where is their attack? That is a 19 to hit.
Holy.
That hits.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty, there go. Well, there goes my temp HP.
And they are still all over you, just completely swarming over you. So next up is PPOgasm.
Okay.
Who you see Angus run into the room, and this rat carcass pops like a piñata, and just baby spiders crawling all over him.
Can I shoot then a firebolt near him to try and
Yes, you could
get them off?
you could, let's say you target the ground around him where he's like brushing him off too.
Yeah.
And you can attempt to hit him at that point. So you can go ahead and roll an attack.
I kind of want to move a little closer too.
Yeah, of course.
Not like in by them, but just... All right. Let me roll. That is a 22.
22 definitely hits, so go ahead and roll your damage.
3.
3 points of damage, huh? Okay, so you blast a couple of the spiders with your firebolt as they hit the ground. So you've moved, what, 10 feet so far and used your action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else do you got?
I don't know if Pikachu can do anything.
So
So I guess I don't really...
yeah, I'd say since you already used your action, then that kind of makes it,
Firebolt,
yeah, it makes it so Pikachu
I'm
isn't.
kind of
You can move him,
gonna
but
watch him suffer now.
you can move Pikachu, but anything more than that wouldn't fall as a.
I'm gonna pull Pikachu back
Perfect.
so he doesn't get surrounded by spiders.
Doesn't get eaten.
Yep.
Okay. Up next is gonna be Coop. I guess I was just running on the list. So in the future, you Coop and PPO-gasm can swap initiative orders if they would like to.
All right, I'm gonna take one of the my thieves picks out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to rub it over my wounds to heal it
Okay.
for 1d8 plus 3.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your D8. There you go. 7 HP back. You're up at full.
All right, cool. That's my turn.
Okay.
He's looking for my healing.
I
I
never
don't
asked
trust
for any
this.
healing.
I don't trust this guy.
Who asked for healing? It wasn't me.
All right, all right. Just walking around with blood the whole time.
You guys ran away.
You were ahead of me.
Okay, is that it for Coop? Any movement or anything else you wanted to do?
No, I'm good here in the back.
Okay, sounds good. Shining, you're up. This the spider dropped down right next to you as you walked on its webs.
Was I able to notice, like, see anything in the new alcove? Like,
With your perception in the time that passed, you wouldn't have been able to see anything. You guys all rolled really bad.
That's awesome. Grizzly.
Well, I'm gonna pull out one of my short swords and take a swing at this spider.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Rolled 11.
An 11. Is that with all your bonuses, or is that 11 on the dice?
That's with the bonuses.
Unfortunately, an 11 isn't enough to pierce through this this spider's like thick carapace. I guess does a spider have a carapace, or is it
Exoskeleton?
exoskeleton?
Close
Sure.
enough.
I don't know how arachnids work, but yeah, you're not able to pierce through its skin with your blade with an 11. Any movement from Shining? Remember, if you leave a square that it can reach with its attack, then it can take an attack of opportunity against you if it wishes to.
I mean, the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call out there's a spider so that these idiots know that there's a spider.
Perfect. So you guys hear Shining from the other room just starting yelling, "Spider! Spider!"
I can at least, like, give them a general idea, like,
Yeah.
maybe go around like this.
Yeah, perfect. I like that you're just yelling "Spider! Spider!" You go out and Angus is just covered in spiders, and it's like, oh shit.
Shit is going downhill fast,
We
boys.
see that, bud.
Okay, so after that, it is the big spider's turn. He is going to attempt to bite at Shining.
That'd be well.
Let's see how it does. That is going to be 14 versus your armor class to try to hit.
My armor class is 14.
So that is a successful hit
All
against
right.
him. So if he
I
meet,
am going to cast Sanctuary on him.
is Sanctuary a reaction or is that a bonus action?
That is it's a bonus action. Son of a hippie. Never mind.
Okay. So that's gonna be you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please. Five. Oof.
Oof.
Oof. So with that, you're gonna take an additional 4 points of poison damage as it injects this poison into your veins, and your system starts to go into shock. So you guys can see Shining's not looking great after that.
Yeah, your boy's got 3 health.
Okay, well, back to the top of the round. We're at Angus. You got spiders all over you.
I got spiders over me. Can I see what's going on around me, or are there just so many
Yeah,
spiders?
you can see.
All right. Let's see here.
Uh,
That's only. Can I see that spider?
yeah, sure.
Did me casting Firebolt do anything?
Yeah, you killed some of the little spiders that are crawling all over him.
Just making sure.
You did damage.
I'd pull out
I'd give you a
one
hint.
of my hand axes.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see. That has a.
So this is going to be a weird one. If you're trying to throw it, it will be made at disadvantage because you're in the attack range of the spider swarm. Because they're on you, so they're going to be distracting enough that you're not going to be as accurate. So it'd be roll 2 dice and take the lower of the two.
Roll and take the lower. Okay.
But you could also spend your boon, and you could negate that. Remember, you guys
save that for an emergency.
You guys all have a boon of 1 free advantage, and if people in chat donate points or bits, you guys can get more.
Just like it says, has a range of 20, and then in parentheses it's 60. Typically, the parentheses is like the throne range.
Parentheses is the long range, so the 20 is without disadvantage, and if you're trying to throw it past 20 feet, you get an automatic disadvantage on the roll.
It's only 10 feet away. So.
Yeah. So you'd be taking 1 disadvantage from that, unless you wanted to spend your boon.
I'm gonna try throwing one of my hand axes at the big scooter.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, the lower of the two is an 18.
Awesome. That's gonna be a hit.
And that is 4 damage.
4 points of damage. You hit it pretty good. It's still up. It's still rolling, but you got it pretty good. Anything else from Angus? Okay, so as you step out of the swarm of spiders, they don't come with you, but they do get an attack of opportunity against you.
Come at me.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For what's their modifier? I don't think they have a bonus to their damage. Oh, they do. For 5 points of piercing damage.
Again, wow.
Perfectly balanced.
Alrighty.
Okay, so now it is the spider swarm's turn. And it's gonna crawl back over. They're gonna crawl back over onto Angus. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh my god.
And that is going to be a whopping 2 points of piercing damage. Oh,
I'm
shit.
hurting.
Katie with the 500 bits. Is that a boon for everyone? Is that what we're doing?
I got 6 health left.
3, piss off.
She didn't say anything, but I'm going to say that was a boon for everyone, since that's enough for a boon for everyone. Awesome. So
From 18 to 6.
Hey, what you do that?
you guys all have 2 free advantages. Thank you,
I don't know
Katie.
what that means.
It means you can, instead of rolling,
20 and choose the highest.
yeah, instead of rolling 1 dice and just being stuck with it, you roll 2 dice and take the higher of the 2.
Gotcha.
And you just have to let me know when you want to spend them. Okay, so up next is either PPO Gasm or Coop, whoever would like to go first.
Where's the spider swarm?
They are on Angus again.
Okay. If I cast this magic missile, do I have a better chance of clearing out some of those?
Magic
Instead
missile.
of attack
So
multiples.
Magic missile automatically hits, and the damage is 1d4 plus 1 per dart, and you get 3 darts with it. So you just go boo boo boo, and all 3 hit, and you get 3d4 plus 3 damage. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do that to try and clear out the swarm.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll your 3d4s. I don't know how Magic Missile does it.
3.
Yeah, so you do 3d4 and then add 3.
5. 5.
So 5, and then you add your +3, right? So 8 total.
Wait, because I'm confused.
1 second. So each dart. So 1 second. When you clicked it, did it do 1?
Yeah, through dice. It was 4 + 1. 5.
Okay. So the first dart was 5. Okay. So do that 2 more times.
And the second one was 5.
Okay, and then 1 more time.
1.
1.
2.
2.
Total.
So
Yeah.
12 points of damage total. So PPO-gasm starts to move his hands, and arcane symbols form midair, and these 3 blasts of pure magic energy circle out, avoiding Angus and hitting only the spider swarm, killing it instantly.
You're welcome.
God.
So
Man, I'm fucking carry.
go ahead and mark off that spell slot, though, please, Ghost.
Okay.
Because you only get 2 leveled spells. Okay, Coop's up. Unless PPO-gasm wanted to move.
If I'm staying right by what's his name?
Okay, by Coop. Sounds good.
McCoop.
Okay, so you're allowing a move and an attack?
So in 5th edition, you have 3 types of actions on your turn. You have a full action, you have a bonus action, and you have movement. So you can move up to your speed, so 30 feet plus an action and a bonus action.
And you can split the movement,
Yep,
so you don't have to take it all at once. You can
exactly.
move, attack, and then move again.
Okay. Yeah, so that gives you a clear shot at that spider.
All right, I'm gonna whisper some things to my thieves pick
Okay.
and point it at the spider, and blue-white streaks flow out of it, zapping the spider. I'm gonna roll an attack with a ranged.
Okay.
What is it? What do I gotta do? Just a range attack?
Yeah, so it should be
It's +5.
there you go.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll your, I believe it's a D6 damage. Oh, D8. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Woo!
Oh,
For 2 whole damage.
a whopping
And
2.
speed is reduced by 10. until the end of the
Perfect.
next turn.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on the tank.
Okay. So, Angus.
So I'm going to yell to shield him and point the thieves' pick at him.
Perfect. So, so Angus, until you make an attack or a damaging spell, which you're not going to do, if anything tries to attack you, it has to make a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, it has to change targets. If there's no other valid target, its attack just fizzles.
Yay.
So Shining, you're up. You see these like these magical glyphs that are floating around Angus now.
So I could like go like, could I actually move to him?
To Angus.
Yeah, like be on.
You can move to him, but unless you use your action to disengage from this spider, if you leave its attack range, it can attempt to make an attack against you. So you can run away and not be able to attack this turn, or you could risk being attacked and try to run away and then attack.
Isn't that still in its
Yeah, but he can't end his turn in the same space as an ally. So he would eventually, in order to not become a potential target, need to leave the attack zone of this creature.
Does anyone have any healing stuff? Any healing potions? I don't think I
personally would
have anything like that.
It's not our turn.
'Cause I need to heal up.
I think the
Can't help you
the
back here, bud.
pretentious spell boy has a potion.
pretty far away.
It's a bit.
Oh,
I don't know if
you'll
you
have
can
to
make
get
a throw
closer.
that.
Yeah, so an option is always to use the disengage action, which allows you to freely move without taking attacks of opportunity, but that uses your action for the round.
Okay, so that's probably what to do. But that will like the spider will be able to potentially attack as I disengage, right?
If you disengage, it cannot try to attack you as you're leaving. So it's essentially you move more carefully and you make sure that you avoid being attacked while you're doing so.
And that
So
is what I'm
technically, you could move 5 feet up, disengage, and then move away.
Yeah, and disengage is just for the duration of your movement for the round, so you can disengage and move through 12 enemies' attack zones and not take a single attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna move back to PP-ogasm.
Okay, so you're going to disengage and fall back for the time being?
Well, actually, I kind of want to try and get to a point where I can still see the spider because I do have some long-range attacks.
Yeah, like anything back here is still in the vision of the spider. Yeah, I'd say that's enough.
This other person might be able to help me because he's been helping our tank.
And you've been marking off your spell slots for Coop.
I don't know how you like. What does that mean though?
So if you look in your spells,
Yeah, I see the slot.
yeah, so you can only cast 2 first level spells at your level. So you only have 2 slots.
Right.
So you can just click one to mark it off saying that you've used it, and you can get it back on a long rest.
Okay.
It's a physical limitation of your current magical power at your level because you're not, a super high level wizard.
That's what I assumed. I just wanted to clarify.
Perfect. Okay, well, is that it for Shining?
That will be it.
Okay, so the spider, having no other valid target at the time, is going to attempt to bite at Angus, but first it needs to make a wisdom saving throw to see if it can. Hey, does a oh boy, it's probably negative wisdom. Oh no, it's 1. Does a 9 beat your spell save DC, Frisky? A 9.
A 13 wisdom is needed to be.
Yeah, so it does not have a valid target, and as it goes to bite at Angus, the attack just fails. It just fizzles, and it cannot get through this this magical defense that Angus has. Speaking of Angus, top of the round. Remember, if you do attack, that spell Sanctuary fades, but Coop bought you a turn.
Actually, he has to deal damage, so if he attacks and misses, it doesn't.
Okay, that makes sense. I wasn't super familiar, but what's Angus gonna do?
Actually, no, it does say make an attack.
Okay.
Never mind.
Fat
It
kids?
says or deal damage to another creature.
Did Fat Kid step away? There we go.
I ain't scared of nothing.
Okay.
I ain't running away.
No, I thought you stepped away.
No.
Okay.
Turned my mic down, but yeah. I guess I'm going to use this other hand axe that I had in my hand.
Okay.
Because I have 2 of them. I threw one.
Yep.
Last turn or turn before, I forget.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and smack the spider.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Alrighty, 21.
21 definitely hits. So the hand axe is going to be 1d6 plus your strength mod.
Yep. No, it's 7 damage.
7 points of damage. You cleave your hand axe right into the spider's head and it falls limp.
I'm gonna retrieve my other hand axe.
Perfect. Okay, and with that,
We're safe.
you guys are
Anybody got a torch? We need dinner.
no longer fighting these spiders. We'll see the next spiders. something into something a little bit less intense for music. Okay, so looking around this room, it feels very much like this might be a nursery or some sort. Whatever spiders these are, as they're growing, they seem to infest the corpses of the prey of the larger spiders and use them as, you know, babysitters.
Little incubators.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't you say there were more stuff hanging up?
There were 2 other rat carcasses hanging from the ceiling.
I point up and be like, babies? There might be more babies in those carcasses.
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, I got that. Just an intelligence check. Investigation plus 3. 22?
22. So seeing that and taking a close look at them, there doesn't appear to be any movement that would indicate that anything is currently inside of those ones.
I don't trust it. Burn it.
I mean, you guys have had success burning webbing down before, so.
Get out of the way there.
Before we do that, could Angus or I potentially get some heals? Because we are. Whoever has the healing potion or anything like that.
I'll give you a potion if you give me that ruby.
Fine. Sorry, I'm trying not to die.
I want to take a look in this room where this spider jumped out at my buddy.
Okay, give me an investigation check over there.
Yikes. 6.
6. So you're just sort of poking around with your halberd trying to find anything. You find the corpse of a halfling. There is 15 silver on it.
Yummy.
You should probably give that to me.
Yeah, it's not easy to miss the corpse of a halfling, so you didn't. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go over here to swap this ruby and a potion.
I'll wait till I can take a nap.
Sounds good. Okay.
I'm gonna take a close look around to see if I can find any more wine.
Any more wine? This room doesn't seem to have any wine. This room seems to be with that investigation check you got. I'll carry it across. It seems to be pretty much untouched by humans. All the walls are rough-hewn stone. There's no furniture or crates or any storage of any kind. It looks like the only things that are in here is stuff that the spiders were able to drag in. Yeah, that one corpse of the halfling seems to be the only thing humanoid in the room. Everything else seems to just be prey that the spiders have gotten.
I asked the group if that halfling was part of their group.
Never seen him before.
Nope.
Which means there's might be more people down here.
Well, some lady was complaining about her bratty child up top.
Jesus. Oh man. Okay.
Can I take that potion of healing now that I'm down a ruby?
Yeah, so the potion of healing that recovers whenever you're ready to use it, 2d4 plus 2 hit points. Oh no, not that one.
So wait, is it each d4 gets plus 2? Or
Nah, so it's total of plus 2.
So that was 4, 7, so that'd be 9.
Nice, good roll. Yeah, that just
I heard there was silver down here, so I'm going to investigate.
I already took it.
Revitalize.
Yeah, you poke around down there a bit. You do notice something that that Angus didn't. The halfling himself is wearing a patch that identifies him as one of the Hell Runners. It's a pretty notorious crew of pirates that operates here in Brinewind. Whatever he was here for, probably up to no good.
Looting and pillaging.
They're sending us down here to clear it from rats, and now we have pirates. So I'll tell the group that.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys would all be familiar with the Hell Runners. They're one of the more infamous crews that is part of the rough government establishment of of Brinewind. They are generally in charge of the ports and ensuring trade stays amicable between parties.
I'm gonna spit on the ground and say good riddance. They're nothing but trouble.
Yo, we better be negotiating some better pay if we get out of this.
Agreed.
This should work.
And if I
Okay.
remember right, I knew what those the wine does, right?
Yes, you with your set of skills, you would have had time to prepare and understand what spider wine would do.
So, is he gonna share that with us? Share that information with us, or no?
That's up to him. So you guys, we'll say Shining and Coop, you guys noticed that as Wizard Ogasm is like talking about the Hell Runners, you see him tuck something like red and glinting into his sleeve.
So wait, Lord PP did this?
Yep.
Ah.
It just yeah, it looks like he might have just been putting something in a little bit safer location, not just his pockets, you know. Okay, so what's the plan, guys?
I say we get out of this hellhole.
Yeah, for sure. It's well, since I'm full health.
Yeah, you've got 12 again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know if these tunnels right here are clear of enemies? Or?
You guys have not been down those tunnels. You've just taken a look. You can give me a perception check, please.
There. All right.
Just stop rolling bad.
Yeah. Okay.
21.
21?
Not 20. Actually.
Nice.
I got a 16.
16. So both of you guys see the floors and walls here are still thick with cobwebbing, but they appear to be largely empty, other than like a few small rodents and stuff that have gotten stuck. It appears that the best you guys are able to tell, these spiders, because of their size, they tend to stick to the larger caverns rather than these tunnels themselves.
Okay. So we are a little more clear.
Yeah. We'll reveal a little bit more as you're going. So the tunnel continues on, and after a while it does branch off into kind of a Y split, down to a tunnel you guys have already been in, and a direction you guys have yet to be so far.
What do you guys want to do, top or bottom?
That's a very personal question.
So that's what you can see. This kind of bulges out into a slightly larger cavern. To the south are a series of tunnels that you guys have already been in.
So a slightly larger cavern. So spider. Got it.
Send in the rat.
Yes. Send in the Pikachu. The Pikachu.
You guys really like abusing my poor Pikachu.
You know
And he goes,
Yeah, have Pikachu give me a perception check and or a stealth check if you'd like him to be sneaky for this.
Hint, hint.
We'll do stealth.
Okay.
20.
20. Okay. So he's very quietly, for an orange and yellow rat, moving through. Very sneaky. Super sneaky colors. Go ahead and give me his perception check now, please.
4.
4. Okay. Yeah. Chamber's empty.
Sneaky, but that's why
Chambers
he's
good,
so
boy.
sneaky.
Fucking,
He's so
on
sneaky
in.
because he believes that nobody can see him.
fucking send
Right.
it. It's one of those things. He keeps his eyes closed because if he can't see you, you can't see him.
100%.
He learned his stealth from an ostrich.
But yeah, it appears to be largely. It appears to be not largely, completely empty.
It's all clear.
Fucking full send.
Hey, you've trusted Pikachu so far. You know.
Okay. Angus, go ahead and give me a perception check.
14.
14. Yeah, the room seems completely fine. Don't forget, guys, you do have your boons. You guys can always use advantage when you want it.
Ah, shit.
It'll take some getting used to remember, but yeah, I want that to be something. So you move in.
What do you guys see
Yeah.
up there?
You successfully move through the room. It's just a little bulge in the natural cavern, lightly cobwebbed. It doesn't seem to have much of anything in there. There's no corpses. There's no spiders. There's nothing.
Are we just being paranoid about a random room?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you were just covered in spiders and shit.
Okay, so Angus is going to continue to move forward.
What's he see with the eyes?
This cavern does open up into quite a large, or the tunnel opens up into quite a large room.
Send in the rat.
So
You're already there. Use your eyeballs.
Angus, from here you can already start to smell the stench of rot coming from this cavern up ahead. It's nearly overwhelming, even standing outside of the cave. It's the cavern itself. And you can see why from where you're at. Hanging from the ceiling are bundles of webbing that appear to contain humanoid sizes of various states of decomposition and desiccation.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, that could have been me.
Should have been.
Okay.
You know what?
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna
Wait. Can I shoot fire at one of them to check for, or can I investigate one?
You'd have to go in a little bit further.
That's fine.
Yeah. Wait, where did Shining
How
put
far?
his token? There it
Right
is.
there.
Let's say one more square forward. Okay, so give me an investigation check real quick.
Uh, 10.
10. So it's eerily quiet at first, and then as you're investigating and looking around, excuse me, you see that there are 4 rats that are hanging from the ceiling, and after a couple seconds, one of them starts faintly squeaking and twitching.
Where's the rat?
Right over here. Oh, I'm in the wrong mode. Right over here.
Okay. I'm gonna do one of those.
You know what?
Back up a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, I still only have 6 HP.
These spiders seem to like going for a rat, so we might as well send Pikachu in again.
I say I just hit it with a fireball.
A fireball.
F this thing. Or a firebolt.
Full on level 3 fireball.
What?
Yeah, let's just move 20 feet away before he does that.
Like I can shoot this thing from 120 feet.
Yeah, you want to try?
Yeah, how far back can I be?
I mean, right there's fine. Go ahead and give me the attack at advantage because it would be considered restrained.
Okay. That was 9.
9 at advantage, so that was 2 rolls and taking the higher one.
Okay. Let's see, 22.
Much better. Okay, yeah, and roll your damage. Just don't roll bad.
Just don't roll bad.
Don't roll bad. 9.
9. Yeah, so
9.
you hit this rat and it kind of just like splatters against the wall of the cavern as you hit it. The cobwebs themselves go up in flames throughout the room, and the other 3 rat carcasses just go to the ground like in a wet a very wet, like mushy sound as it splats against the stone floor.
On fire.
Gross.
I mean, they're not on fire. They just splatted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go check that out, dude. Somebody sneak in there. You know, I'm sneaky. I'm not going to look at that. That's gross. I'm not. I don't get my hands dirty.
I'll try to sneak around to here. Let me roll.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
I too will attempt to be
shit.
stealthy.
6.
6, okay.
Uh, 19.
19. So Angus very sneakily moves in. Shining, as he's moving through, like steps into one of the rat carcasses that hit the floor, and it's just like this goopy suction sound as he pulls his boot out of it. Yeah. It's just still quiet. Other than that, like the sound of Shining's like intestine-covered feet slapping against the stone.
I don't like this place. I hate it here.
Smell later.
Oh, it smells
Get me
now.
out of here, peasants.
But you guys do get to see that the let's draw shape, not reveal area. The path continues on to another chamber.
Why does this look like a large intestine?
It might be.
Oh God.
Mind blown.
No, John,
Right?
you are the demons.
Yeah,
F
see,
this
And
tower.
we're in a
I actually
terrace.
have a bunch of dead ends
Excellent.
just like this, just random caverns for my.
Yeah, you got. They're called poop pockets.
Oh, Jesus. I was gonna call it more of a tumor that grew up.
Okay, so what's the plan, guys?
Let's get out of here. I can't handle this smell.
It does smell really bad. Okay, so Shining steps in to the entrance to the next chamber.
As I walk through that chamber, I should be like, you know what? I should call my girlfriend. Continue to walk through.
So there's
Fun.
the first thing you see as you peer into this next chamber. There are 2 human bodies that are strung up to the ceiling that have clearly been dead for months. There's also a third smaller one that might be a dwarf or halfling that you hear weakly shout, "Help! Cut me down before it comes back!"
Where's the? Am I able to see where that one is?
Yeah, I'm in reveal still. Oh, right here.
All right, that's. I'm gonna take my bow and attempt to shoot down that.
Okay, give me.
Please don't roll a 1.
Oh God. Oh God.
Give me just give me an attack roll against it. We'll see how this goes.
With my longbow. Right.
Perfect.
It's advantage, right?
It would be considered advantage because he's restrained. Good call, Frisky. Good call. Got to sell it. 20.
If you roll 2 ones.
A natural 20. Nice. So yeah, you fire your arrow. It cuts 1 strand. It ricochets off the stone wall. It cuts a couple more strands, and then the boy just like heavily hits the stone ground. Ow!
Oh, shit, sorry. You're welcome.
Holy crap.
Look,
They said hello to me the same way.
Okay.
That's a child.
He's still trying to wriggle free of these cobwebs that cling to him.
so he's still a little bit ensnared.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's a target. I was gonna... Alright, glad you said that.
Yeah, it appears to be a child, maybe 13 years old.
Yeah, because I was gonna... If he wasn't ensnared, I was gonna tell him to try and, like, sneak over to us.
He like starts crawling over like an inchworm, not going well. Help me, please, before it comes back.
Before what comes back?
The spider.
Oh god, more spiders. You know, you never told us how big that spider was that got you, bud.
Who are you talking to?
Frisky, or whatever. I forget his name.
Coop.
Coop.
It was the size of the ones that you killed in the cavern where you found
Okay.
them.
What are you guys doing?
I am.
Go get the kid.
It's just you back into the other room and telling everyone to get the kid.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the kid. Is my stealth check still good?
Yeah, your stealth check's fine.
Yo, that's my character. I don't know what you want from me.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. So Angus, as you approach the kid, you see he's a little worse for wear. He's seen better days. He's definitely not happy to be here, covered in spider silk and having been set up for a meal. But he's happy to see you guys.
I'm gonna pick him up and sling him up over his shoulder. And
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So you see, I will point out, since you did move in, you're able to see that the cavern continues on, the tunnel, and it opens up into a fairly large cavern down here.
We should get this kid to safety before continuing. It doesn't look good down there.
I can have Pikachu lead him back.
Shouldn't I have a little bit to try and get a... Like, not too far, but, like, yeah.
Okay, you're trying to peek in.
Yeah, just trying to peek in. Staying here.
Okay. What's Coop doing in that room?
Peek around the corner.
I'm gonna see if there's like anything like hidden, like stored. Anywhere else in here?
Nothing stored like in the walls, but there are the other two corpses hanging from, from the ceiling.
Oh, that's right. Those. Can I investigate those?
Yeah. Give me an investigation check. That's
20.
Really good. So between the two corpses, you're able to find 2 bottles of anti-venom, 3 medium-sized glass bottles of lamp oil, 2 potions, like red vials of a red liquid that you'd recognize as a potion of healing. And let's see, and 10 gold. You also recognize that
Right, so
these
out of
are
everything I caught 10 gold.
Okay, one more. I'll do that again.
1 second. 25 gold.
So 2 bottles of anti-venom, 3 glass bottles of lamp oil, 2 potions you'd recognize as potions of healing, and the 10 gold.
Give me that.
And it was 2 anti-venom, 2 potion of healing. What was the other thing?
3 bottles of lamp oil.
3 bottles of lamp oil.
Yeah. Is my mic cutting out because I'm not talking into it?
No.
No, you're
Okay,
just talking
perfect.
too
Fine to
fast,
me.
and I'm trying to type at the same time.
Perfect. Yeah. But yeah, so you also recognize that these are also additional members of the Hell Runners. They appear to have been here about the same amount of time as that halfling body you found in the other room.
Where are you going with that kid?
I dropped it off at your feet.
Okay.
I called an Uber for him. Jesus.
How long have you been here, kid?
I don't know. It's hard to tell time in a cave.
I'm talking to. I'm trying to
Hours,
ask
maybe?
him what all he found and if anything might be, a healing potion.
How far can Pikachu go?
Pikachu, you can communicate telepathically with him out to, you can see through his vision out to 100 feet. I believe you can communicate telepathically with him out to a mile. So you can just have Pikachu be, your little Uber, your GPS.
Can
If you'd
I
like.
send this kid
Yeah.
back out with Pikachu?
Yeah, we could do that. So we'll just go ahead and, for the time being, remove Pikachu from the map. Pikachu scurries off using the path that you guys cleared out, leading this kid forward. He's able to move. He just seems a little beat up and really shaken. Okay, Shining, give me a perception check.
Wait, Coop knows all about like the spider wine and shit, right?
He knows about the wine itself. Yeah.
Okay, so like he knows like the significant, like what it does and
Mm-hmm.
why
Yeah.
it's so special. Okay, so why is it so special? Before I roll.
You want to answer that, Coop?
Why is what so special?
The spider wine.
I was just asked to gather it. I don't know anything special about it.
$18.
Did the people that asked you to gather have a similar vest as these guys?
A similar vest? Oh, the hells? No.
Okay.
I rolled 18.
18.
By the way.
Okay. So,
Can I do a persuasion?
yeah, you can do your charisma, either persuasion or deception, whichever makes more sense for you. You don't have to tell us which one.
They're
And
the same, so
and Ghost, you can do an insight check contesting it to see if you believe what he said.
10.
10.
Oh.
Did you use one of your advantages, Frisky? Oh, no, you just accidentally
No, I
rolled.
clicked the wrong one.
Okay.
Total of 21.
Yeah, I mean, seems legit. You have no reason to distrust this guy. He saved Angus, who you've also known for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get an answer as to whether or not he found a health potion on one of them bodies.
just
I-
a big ass cat man just tapping Coop on the shoulder constantly, just like, hey, health
He was
potion.
dropping off the kid. He wouldn't see me doing that, would he?
Nah, he probably would have seen you collecting stuff from the bodies, but not exactly what you got, because it would have taken some a couple.
Asking.
It would take some time to rummage through the bodies and collect everything that you found.
I found some anti-venom.
All
Would you
right,
like one
in
of
that
those?
case,
Fine.
I'm gonna try to loot Coop.
You wanna try to pick his pocket?
At least, yeah.
Roll a sleight of hand check. One of these days, I'll give you what's in the next room.
12.
12. I actually think give me a perception check from Coop.
Cool. I'm gonna use a boon.
Okay,
Okay.
let me mark that off.
Oh crap.
Okay, so
You know what?
let's.
I'm gonna use another boon.
Okay.
Wow, he really wants to hang on to that.
There we go. 13.
13. Yeah. So you notice as you're sitting there talking to Angus, as Shining starting to try to like rummage around in your pockets. Like, how do you stop him?
I swing my hand axe near his hand.
Okay.
You just wasted 2 boots. All right.
Okay. So, Shining, what you got from the next room. Now that those shenanigans are over with.
And I'll say next time I won't miss.
Okay. Is that there's just a wall of stench coming from the room. It smells like death. You see that there are just bulging sacks of eggs that cover the wall along the left-hand side that you were able to see. And you see... You know what? You could probably see this. Fuck it, we'll just reveal it. Oh, that's the opposite of reveal. That was hide. You see an enormous spider. Just fuck off huge spider on the far end of this one, on the far end of this room.
That is an enormous fuck off spider.
I told you, it's an enormous fuck off spider. There are webs that are covering the walls and floors.
Let's write it.
They are, it's super thick, and it appears like it'd be difficult to walk in there. And the Spider Queen is just watching you calmly with her 8 eyes. And her mandibles start to clatter as if she's issuing a command.
Yeah, well, good thing my bow can reach from that.
Let's go ahead and get everyone to roll initiative.
Holy shit.
All I wanted was a
And
heal.
it begins.
10.
10.
16.
13.
16, 10, 13 for Angus. Let me find the Spider Queen. Spooters, you're out. I mean, it's been nothing but rats and spiders so far. Okay. Sure, app that. A good roll. Sorry, I just gotta get a couple things set up and then we will be good to roll into this. Okay. So
Should have kept that kid as bait.
first up is gonna be Coop.
I am going to ready an action of Ray of Frost.
Okay.
If anything comes visible, because I can't see the queen yet, right?
You'd have a hard time seeing the queen, yeah. But you can definitely ready your...
I wouldn't ready it because I couldn't see it.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? She's pretty fucking
forward?
big. You can definitely see a little bit of the queen. Like, you see these big fuck off legs. You can't see exactly what's going on, it taking the aggressive posture yet, but you can see that there is a giant fucking spider.
All right, I'll ready an action of Ray of Frost. I'll whisper to my thief picks. And
Sounds good.
hold it until I can see the spider fully, or a spider fully coming towards the tunnel.
Okay. Awesome.
And, that will be it.
So next up is Angus.
Oh, really?
You see Coop ahead of you just sort of like start to pull his tools up, and like a faint blue-white glow start to emanate, like he's preparing for a spell that you've seen him use once before.
Fuck it, I ain't no wimp.
We should talk about this.
So, as you hit that point, Fat Kids, the ground becomes hard to walk on. The thick webbing that coats the floor makes it so this is considered difficult terrain, so it takes 10 feet of movement per square instead of 5. So you use 5, 10, 15, so you'd have 1 more square of movement forward from this point.
I have feline agility.
That's right, you do. So you could do 4 more squares of movement.
Your
But-
spider webs mean nothing to me.
For 1 turn.
Yep, and then
And
if you...
I can't use it again until I move 0 feet
Yep,
for 1 turn.
that's the advantage of being a Thundercat.
So, you know what? I'm gonna say I have not used that yet, and go my my 1 measly square.
Okay.
And let's see here. I assume at this point I can see the bloody.
Oh,
massive
yeah.
fucking spider.
Oh yeah, the giant fuck off spider.
All right. So I've I've got a javelin,
Sure.
not currently in my hand. Can I like?
We'll say
pull it out and-
it's a free action to stow or draw a single weapon, a bonus action to stow or draw any additional weapons past that. So you could pull out a javelin as a free action and throw it as your action, no problem.
Yeah. All right. So I got this javelin. It's got a range of 30 feet.
Oh, easy.
So,
Go ahead and try to javelin Spider Queen.
all right. This isn't gonna go well, but
Or
No.
it might.
Better hit it in the eye.
all right. I'm gonna use a boon. I only got 14 out of that. I want to try again.
Okay, I like it. Let me go ahead and mark that down. Good thing most of you guys saved your boons.
No shit.
I know, otherwise I wouldn't have healing potions.
All
Oh,
right.
the guy that can heal himself.
16 does hit.
All right. That's 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage.
Yep.
8.
8, good shit. This
That's
thing
maximum damage.
kind of screeches in an unnatural sound, almost like a spider might make if it were like 6 times bigger than you. Is that it for Angus?
I think that's all of my movement. So
You have a bonus action left, so if you have any rages or anything, that's an option.
I could go into rage. It does say it gives me a resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So yeah, I'm a preemptively go into rage.
Sounds good. Okay, so on the spider's
Seriously,
turn.
Kid throws the javelin and starts freaking out.
Yeah.
On the
Well, raging before I threw the javelin wouldn't have done me any good because it was.
It's only melee. 5, 10, 15, 20. So Coop is gonna get to release his held spell. So go ahead and roll your attack.
So +5,
Yep, d20 plus 5. Oof.
an 8.
Unfortunately, 8 does not hit. So you know its armor class is somewhere between 8 and 16.
Got it.
a lot of distance to cover.
Yep. And this thing is going to attempt to bite Angus. How does a 21 do for you, Angus?
Yeah, that's a hit.
So that's going to be 6 points of piercing damage, halved to 3. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
10.
10? Ooh, that's a failure.
Oh,
You are going to take an additional, holy shit, 10 points of poison damage.
I'm out. I'm done.
Angus,
Halved?
that is not halved. He is not. He is not a bear totem barbarian yet. So Angus is currently unconscious and bleeding on the ground. Okay, next up is either PP or Shining, whoever wants to go.
let
All I
that
needed
arrow
was a health
fly,
potion.
Shining.
Yeah. Thinking.
Oh, that health potion probably wouldn't have saved you because what you took.
Yeah.
It's
No.
like all your health.
If you were at max health, you would have had 1 left after that attack.
Oh man, would have been nice to have. Health
Yeah, but
potion,
instead
you
I only had
stingy
6
motherfucker.
Oh, actually, you are.
Nobody gave me anything.
Fat kids, you're not bleeding out. You are stable but poisoned for an hour. Because the
So,
poison damage reduced you to
unable to do
0. Yeah,
anything.
so you don't have to roll death saves, but you're not actively dying. Okay. So yeah, who wants to go next? Shining or PP?
I'll go, and I'm gonna let an arrow fly, as PP put it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
All right, 22.
22 is going to hit. You know that is greater than 16.
Yeah.
I do know that it's greater than 16. It's wonderful.
That's
Math.
1d8 plus your dexterity modifier, so I believe it's 1d8 plus 3.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
11.
11? Hell yeah. This thing screeches in rage. It seems pretty pissed off at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else for Shining?
How far can I move?
You have up to 30 feet of movement unless you start moving into the room, and then it slows down a whole lot, so 6 squares.
Yeah, you know, this guy who doesn't want to share any of his goodies is gonna be my meat shield.
Okay. PP Orgasm, you're up.
And then he realizes I moved before him, and then after the tarantula.
You know what? It don't matter.
I wonder if he can actually even fit in here.
Squeezing, yes. Yes, they can.
Well,
That's a
Frick.
disadvantage, though.
Squeezing does some weird stuff, like moving through spaces smaller than you. What's PP gonna do?
I'm assuming this is disadvantage from here.
Not disadvantage, but you're gonna get some partial cover on it because your direct line of sight goes straight through a wall.
Right.
So it's gonna be a tough shot.
Can I try? Well, frick, I don't. Nobody's gonna want to move up in there.
Oh wait, oh you're on Shining Space currently. That's what's going on. I was like,
Yeah.
where the fuck is he?
I was gonna try and set the ground on fire, but I don't think that's really gonna matter.
I mean, there's a lot of webbing.
Yeah, I guess let's at least take a shot from here.
Okay. Are you targeting the spider or the ground?
The ground by the spider.
Okay, so I'm not even going to make you roll your attack for it. Just go ahead and roll damage. You're not.
Okay.
You really can't miss the ground. Like
Right.
it's everywhere.
It's a 2.
Unless he rolls a 1 and hits
2
the
points of damage. Okay. So you hit the ground with it. So Angus, you are currently going to be dying now instead of stable because you were just set on fire. Since you were standing in the webs. And the spider seems really pissed off, like super pissed off. But you did do some damage to the spider, and you stopped something that you guys didn't know about, so that's good.
Yes.
Anything else from Dr. Orgasm?
Get wrecked, Angus. Yeah, I have to move back off of Shining.
Okay. Cool. So Coop, you're up.
We're gonna pop right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take my little thieves' tools, and we're gonna do a poison spray at it.
Okay.
Spew some poison, so a con save of 13.
I will tell you now, it is immune, so your poison spray has no effect.
And then
Should have fucking known.
Does it inflict the poison effect or just the just poison damage? So if it does a condition poison, it can be poisoned, but it can't
poison
be.
damage.
Okay, yeah, it's completely immune to poison damage. So that's unfortunate, but you know what? It happens. Is that it for Coop?
And then I moved.
Okay. Next up is the Speater's turn. It doesn't care about... Oh, no. Angus gets to do a death save, please. Just roll a 20.
Right. I forget where do I click to do that?
Should be
D20, yeah?
bottom left. You should have like the little dice indicator. Looks like a D20, and then just click the D20.
Roll the D20. I got a 14.
14, that is 1 success. So if you hit 3 successes, you stabilize. If you hit 3 failures, you die. Okay, so that's it for Angus's turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So it can get there.
Nice and squozen.
And it is going to attempt to attack Shining at disadvantage. Oh. Helps if I got my finger on the right key. So that is going to be a 13 to hit.
Will not hit.
That does not hit. And because it's frenzied for its eggs being set on fire, it gets its second turn. So it's going to attempt to attack Shining at disadvantage. That is also going to be a miss with a 9. You got lucky because the other 2 attacks missed or would have hit. So Shining or Pee-Pee, whoever wants to go first. As the Spider Queen is just lashing out at you through this this cramped tunnel that she's in.
Shining, you're closer.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for reminding me. So wait, if I move back and try to take it, I can move back and try to take a shot, or
Yes, but it could get an attack against you.
but it'd still be at disadvantage, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And that would it only be 1 attack, or would it still be 2 with the frenzy?
It would only get 1 attack, so it doesn't actually get multi-attack for being frenzied. It gets 2 consecutive turns.
Okay, gotcha. Where can I stand?
I mean, you could just step back to right next to Pee-Pee, and then from there you have plenty of movement.
Like, could I even go here? And like, would I have a clear shot? It would be.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But it's gonna attempt to attack you when you move back to one of these 2 spaces here.
That is fine.
Let's see. So that's a 6 total. The other was a natural 20, and that would have straight up killed you. No joke. Like, this shit's dangerous. Okay, so that's it completely whiffs its attack against you.
Wonderful, and I'm going to take a shot at it with my longbow.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll that D8.
All right, that's 6.
6. Ooh, it's looking pretty beat up. Looking pretty beat up. Anything else from Shining, or is that it?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can loot the.
Oh, no way. Having already used an action? Nah. Okay. So if that's it for Shining, then Dr. Orgasm is up.
Okay. I think I'm first of all, I'm gonna threaten this this pirate here that if he moves behind me one more time, I'm gonna set him on fire.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Okay. So Ghost, how do you want your magic missile to kill it?
I want it to take out all of its eyes.
Okay. So once again, he Orgasm waves his hands. These arcane runes start to float in front of him, and they coalesce into these beams of pure energy. And just like you see one go right in the big eyes out in front, and then the other 2 just blast out the side eyes, leaving this thing blind and its brain gone, as it turns out.
I like it.
It had 3 HP left. Your minimum damage was 6.
Yeah, well.
And you
I was
guys,
gonna go up and two-hand fight.
I
it.
wasn't getting hit by this sumbitch. I have 6 health.
no, you have 10 health because you're inspiring speech.
Right, I know.
But yeah, I get what you mean. It could easily kill you. Okay.
Is it my go?
Combat's over. So we can stay in initiative just until Angus is no longer dying. Like either stabilize.
Russia?
I want to investigate this thing too.
I was gonna say, can we just leave Angus and tell them that he perished? The reward money?
Right?
So Coop runs forward. What does Coop do?
Rush up and go to. Can I force him to drink a healing potion?
You sure can.
Can
So
I do such a thing?
Coop, you can roll 2d4 plus 2. Five. So Angus, you cough up some blood, like black with this this thick poison, and you're at 5 HP. Did I say Coop? I meant Angus.
I'll hand him the other healing potion as well.
Okay, and Angus, you have another.
Anti-venom, maybe?
You have another healing potion. Okay.
Can I do a medicine check to tell if he's poisoned?
He is in fact poisoned. Go ahead and give me a medicine check to see how long. Like, it's pretty obvious. He's not looking great.
He said he gave me the second.
16.
Yeah, so he's gonna be poisoned for the next hour.
Do I know what the poison does?
So it's spider venom, and it in mechanic terms it gives him disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws for the next 1 hour. So it's really bad. It's really
Also hand
bad.
him the anti-venom as well.
Okay, just one of your 3.
I only have 2.
It was two anti-venom and 3 vials of 3 flasks of oil. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
You said he gave me a
Yes.
second healing potion, right?
Yes, he
Alright.
did.
So I rolled that and I got 7 plus 2. That's 9. That brings me actually back up to full health.
Perfect.
Plus,
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
good thing
that's
you did
good.
it, because if I would have done it, I would have got you 3 more health.
Okay. So investigating through the queen's lair, it doesn't appear to be much of anything other than where the eggs are being laid. Seeing the damage that PPO Gasm had done, it looks like he stopped a lot of the eggs from having any potential for hatching with the fire. There's nothing of value in here, but you guys would know. I'm just going to reveal it. You guys have cleared out the entirety of the old cellar. Yeah. You guys accomplished your task. So do you guys head back out to go collect your reward?
Yup.
Some loot a little bit around here. See if there's anything I can find in the Queen's lair.
In the Queen's lair, there's no corpses, nothing. It's just like spider eggs and the smell of death and decay. You guys would know that the for lack of a better term, the spider's larder, where they were keeping their meals, was probably the most valuable area of this
There's a
entire.
bunch of eggs in here.
There were. Now they're all
I lit 'em on fire.
burnt and ruined.
Oh, so there's no more eggs.
There's no more eggs. PPO Gasm lighting those spider web on fire that pissed off the queen stopped these eggs from being able to hatch in combat.
So that saved us quite a bit of hassle.
I might have burnt Angus, but in the long run.
So just so you guys can see what I had prepared if the fight drug on and you guys didn't do that, I had all of those spider swarms ready.
we'd all just died.
We would have been super dead.
So you guys didn't have to deal with that. But you guys managed to exit this place, taking time to loot it thoroughly. You guys claimed everything of value in here.
I just getting the fuck out of here. I don't care.
I'm boosting.
As you head out, you see Malik, the kid with Pikachu still on his shoulder. His mother is hugging him very tightly. The halfling woman that was bringing the medicinal herbs is doting over them to make sure that everything's okay. You see the innkeeper, Martin, who has he seems shocked to see all of you guys come back out. And it's, we'll step into my office. We'll take care of payment there. You guys head into his office. He counts out 10 gold coins each for you.
Money.
And so each of you can add 10 gold to your possessions.
And I almost died. I feel like I deserve more than that, but fine.
Can I do persuasion?
You want to try to get a little more? Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion
Heck
check.
Yeah, especially since I did all the work.
Wow.
Yeah, just give me a persuasion check. Let's see what you get.
13.
13? Is there would you like to try to spend a boon or no? Is that a number you're happy with?
I want to spend a boon.
There you go. Now, see?
25.
25. Is that a natty 20?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. So he starts shaking his head and like, I can't afford that. And then you bring up the spiders, and that seems to strike a nerve with him. Okay. But that seems to strike a nerve with him, and he hurriedly like digs through. He's like, well, I can make it 20 gold apiece. Just don't tell anyone about the spiders.
Give me his share.
So whose share?
Fucking PP.
Oh.
I just got you this share, you peasant.
You guys are all in that room together. You
almost died.
You see
You see it once.
Coop, who just calls off, and he's like, meet me back at the tavern, and he runs off in a hurry. So Coop gives it the old dip potato chip and says he'll meet you guys back at the tavern.
And I'm literally going to go grab another beer.
Yeah, so he gives you guys each 20 gold. So you guys can mark that. I think too.
Where do I mark that again? Why can't I find it?
It's under, I believe it's equipment, and then you click on your currency.
And then you can add.
Yeah, you can add and spend.
Whatever, infinitely.
Before we finish up that, is there anything any of you guys have, any questions you guys have for Martin? Anything you want to?
Yeah, why were there pirates in your cellar, bud? And how did this guy get down there? Coop.
Pirates? There were pirates down there?
A dead one.
Lots of them.
That, I don't know how pirates would have gotten down there. Were they alive?
No.
What ship were they from? What sail did they fly under?
I forgot the name.
Anyone remember?
Hell something.
The Hell Runners?
I should remember this.
Oh.
Probably the pirates that killed my crew.
Hell was close enough. He says, the Hell Runners. That is bad news indeed. Well, luckily you cleared out the cellar. You said none of them survived, so take your gold and make sure none of this points back to me. As for how anyone got down there, it's a lock. It's not the most difficult thing to pick. More for keeping the riffraff out than to keep career thieves out.
Well, this man has a set of magical lockpicks. So.
And he kind of gives a a befuddled look. He doesn't seem to understand exactly what's going on with that. I remember Coop already dipped out. He ran off.
Later.
Oh.
Well, you seem to do quite a job. We saw Malik reunited with his family, and as long as you keep your mouth shut about what you found down there, I have some pull with a crew, and I might be able to find you more work in the future if you're so inclined to earn some coin.
Might be interested.
So you guys can add a connection of Martin Fence. That's going to be under the notes, and he is a source of work. So yeah, notes, allies, you can add Martin Fens as a source of work and money. And then we are going to cut over from there to Coop. Is Frisky, are you back? I don't think he's back.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, I don't hear him though.
I don't hear him, but he's
There we go. So we're gonna cut over to Coop. So Coop, you run off. You go to the residential district, the poorer area, mostly hovels, where you first met with. I need to pull up his name. I don't have my notes super handy. Oof. He's checking his notes too, or something like that.
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, it took me a bit. So you meet with Cadvin. He leans in closely. He whispers to you, "Did you find the evidence I needed? Did you find any contraband down there?"
Yes, and I hand him over 5 of the spider wines.
This'll be perfect. This will put the Black Chum rum out of business for good. They'll finally get the upcomings. Fuck. My brain apparently shit out halfway through that word. They'll finally get what they deserve. And he is going to pay you the. We didn't discuss the number, but the 50 gold that he had hired you to go down there. They'll pay you 10 for each vial. And then we can kind of like fade out. So everyone's characters are going to be able to go up to level 2 if you want to play it the same character the next time you guys want to do a one shot. So if you need any help leveling, but we've got people who probably need to start getting to bed and getting their days settled.
And I'm gonna run away with 2 rubies. Suck it.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys
work on leveling.
Or I could just try and steal something while
You're already at the bar. You gone. Later, nerd.
You know what? I know how you. I know how
live
you
at
are.
the bar.
You like to party.
I mean, there's nothing saying these characters won't encounter each other again. But
when intoxicated.
You're the worst thief in the world. You're lucky you still had hands.
But
I'm a klepto.
I hope you guys enjoyed getting to run through this quick adventure. It's just to give credit where credit's due. It was written by Nord Games. They do a lot of really great one shots, super cheap. So we ran through this. It was called Creaking in the Dark. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys had fun playing through it as well.
It was a good intro.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So I'm going to put out feelers in Discord for the next group. We'll probably try to rotate to another group, play through that for 1 or 2 sessions. If anyone is super interested, really digging this, wants to take part in the next one, reach out to me and I'll fit you guys in. It'll be easy. So we're gonna kind of expand this. So I think I've come up with, I like the name AC 101, Adventuring Career 101. to kind of give us the name of, it's like, this is an introduction to Dungeons and Dragons. We're getting new people to play, and we're helping people, you know, experience something that I care about and I'm super passionate about. But yeah, that was fun, guys. I hope you guys dug it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if there's anyone to drop a host on.
I'm gonna drop out of the call.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
Same. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah,
playing.
everybody. Nobody fully died.
Not quite.
Almost. I
Oh.
almost burnt his ass to crisp.
Only Fat Kids almost died, and only Ghost would have died if I could get a hit on him.
I almost died in like the first.
You almost died from a teammate, which is
Because I only brought up
perfect.
that roll because I was like, wait, if they think I poisoned them, they're gonna
Yeah.
kill me.
Thank you for bringing that up. There's a lot of moving parts, so it's sometimes it's hard to remember everything. Okay, but yeah, so if I can help you guys level up if you need to. If you want to keep playing these characters in the future, just reach out and we can get that taken care of. We're gonna raid My Dear Serenity. It looks like she's doing some art today, so thanks for playing, thanks for watching, and this video will be up on YouTube if you missed any of it. We're not gonna just leave this as a cliffhanger. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys.
Yeah, you too, man.
You too.
That not go. Right. Fucking slobs. Not working very well. Why is it not going? Fucking slobs, man. Just says I already have a raid in
You're
progress.
still alive.
Yeah, I know. It says because
You didn't hit the raid button yet.
well, I hit the raid button. It just says I already have a raid in progress, but it won't actually count down through slobs. So I'm going into my dashboard to try to start it to see if it'll actually fucking go. My computer's also getting fucking chugged right now because I have so much stuff open for this. There we go.
Does Slobs just have like a raid button?
No, it has chat integrated into it. There we go.
And it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it activated it, but it didn't follow through. There we go. There's raid now. Perfect.